What's happening, boys? It's Zweback here, bringing you a squad builder episode. This time we are looking at my 50k Bundesliga squad. I am running the 3-5-2. I thought I could get away with running a 4-2-3-1. You know, pretty much use the same players in that formation, you know, subbed in a few, and I didn't have much success. I won like my first 4 games, and then I just hit a wall where I was playing some 3-5-2s teams, some 4-3-3 teams, and I was just getting absolutely thrashed. Again, this early in FIFA, I can't really tell if it was more that the other player was just better, or that my formation wasn't up to par with the formation that they were using. You know, maybe they were countering me with a formation that plays well against the 4-2-3-1. But this is where we are at. Let's go through it really quick. I'll show you some gameplay footage of all these boys in action, but let's start at the very bottom, and it's René Adler. For those of you that didn't watch my FIFA 13 series, you'll know, you won't know that I was absolutely in love with Team of the Season René Adler, and his regular card wasn't bad at all either. But what you get here is you get a lot of quality, 86 diving, which I found, you know, especially in this game with finesse. Now, this is something to think about. He's got 86 reflexes, 86 diving. That's competitive with, you know, some of the best keepers in the game. Adler's 84 rating, I think, is generous. Gives him, you know, pretty much describes what he's able to achieve inside of a game. He's got 86 reflexes, 86 diving. That's going to help out in situations where, you know, finesse shots, especially this year, you're going to need goalies with diving and reflex ratings that are high. So that's through to him. Mats Hummels, who else would I fucking ask to have anchor my center back, the back line? What you get with him is you get pretty decent pace for a big dude. Again, and the guy is big. He's freaking 6'4". He's got 85 heading, 86 defending. Absolutely stud player. I love him. And 75 passing. Passing, as you guys all know, is going to be a key component to this year's game. Toprak, pretty much have him out there as a speedy center back. He's got 77 pace. You know, decent defending in 78, and then he's got 78 heading as well. This guy's no chump either. He's 6'1", you know, not the tallest player in the world, but he's cheap and he gets the job done. Got Jerome Boateng. I need a Bayern München spieler somewhere here on the pitch. Got him for 5k, and you know, he's pretty much consistent. The guy's 6'4", 82 heading. Pace is really good for his height and his weight. So yeah, that's that for our center back. And then let's move on to Luis Gustavo, 75 pace again. These guys aren't blazing, but these guys have tremendous strength for how big these guys are. Again, this guy, Gustavo, is 6'2", and his passing is good for a center defensive midfielder. He's able to push up if he needs to. And then this guy, Reinhardt, not many people know about him. He's 6'2" as well. So we've got a tall squad so far, and his defending is pretty solid for a 78 rated center defensive midfielder. It's 82, and the passing isn't bad at 71. Pace is 60, so he's not blazing, but, you know, he gets the job done. Another guy that many people aren't completely familiar with is Caligiuri. I'm sorry, I can't even pronounce his name. He's a left midfielder in the Bundesliga, and he's got 4-star skill moves to go along with 83 pace, which is very, very nice. Consider his 500 coin tag, 82 dribbling, and then, you know, we're not asking him for heading. He's got 64, but his shooting, you know, 70, which isn't bad at all, given his pace, and the rest of it is tributes. On the right side, we have probably my favorite player in FIFA 13, Zeridan Shaqiri. He's got 4-star skill moves, blazing fast, 87 pace, dribbling 86, and his shooting and finishing gets the job done. The newest arrival, now a lot of people are going to complain that I should be using İlkay Gündoğan, but we are going with Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's got 4-star skill moves. In my opinion, the new center attacking midfielder to own in the Bundesliga, aside from Schweinsteiger. I can't afford him right now, though. But this guy's got 80 pace. I have the Deadeye attribute chemistry style on him. Can't really say how that's affected his play this far. But 78 shooting, stud. 75 passing, fine. 83 dribbling, great. And the guy he creates chances, and that's all he's done. Moving on to my 2 strikers. Now, this is where I'm probably going to get the most criticism. I've got Mame Diouf here. Doesn't have anything in the way of skill moves, but the guy has pace, and he's also fucking tall as, I mean, relatively tall, 6'1". For a guy that has really good pace, 6'1" is pretty tall. His finishing is decent, dribbling 75, and his heading is 84. So not only am I getting one guy that has 84 heading, 6'1", you know, as you will see in the footage coming up here, he actually put away a few header chances, and as we all know, crossing is part of the game, so if it comes down to it, you really need to, or if that's part of your game, because if it's in the game, it's in the game, why not use a strategy? You also get a lot of pace with this particular player. Stefan Kiesling, a player I really liked in FIFA 13, comes back to the Bundes sweat squad. Call it what you will. I mean, this you could put together a sweatier squad. I'll show you a couple of the guys in the some of my subs, but I got him for 900k, and what you get: 6'3", 83 heading. That's pretty much what we want. He's got 79 shooting. He can absolutely blast it. His shot power isn't anything insane, and you know he's not a ball control guy. But if you need to get it done in the air, and if you need someone that can shoot with a good shooting rating, I mean, this is the guy. Stefan Kiesling. Kind of got jumbled there. I'm working on like 2 hours of sleep last night, so forgive me if I'm a little all over the place. Moving down to the subs, we got some guys that you could arguably have as starters. A lot of people will probably say Zweback put in fucking Mandzukic for Kiesling. Zweback put in Olic for Kiesling. But honestly, you know what? I'm rolling with Kiesling. It's working thus far. But Naglio is a great value keeper if something happens to Adler, or, you know, this guy, he's got 2 less diving ratings and he's got 3 less points, yet, you know, he's a fraction of the cost of Adler. Van Buiten is just strong, might be the strongest player in the Bundesliga. Sam, he's strictly there for pace. And then Philippe Santana, the guy we've, you know, arguably the strongest Bundesliga defensive player last year, but we shall see. The verdict is out, is yet to be determined on him. Junuzovic, guy for Werder Bremen. I thought that this guy had 4-star skill moves, but he does not. Maybe I'm thinking about someone else. Juru, unheralded Bundesliga player. He got a lot of games won for me last year. Haven't included him this year, so verdict's out on him. And then Son, this one is pretty much just a pace input player. So if I need some pace, if something happens to Diouf, or I need him to come on in extra time or late in the second, and I need some energy brought to the game, I'll go with him. But guys, this is my 50k, and the starting lineup, to be clear, is 50k. The sub players obviously are going to add a lot more to that, but I think I have to sneeze. Oh wait, no, I think I can control it. So guys, I'm going to show you a clip of a game that I won like 6-2, highlighting pretty much all the traits of this team that you can see here. And if you like this, let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and until next time, guys. Cheers, later, ade.